Board game design tip for the day, supplemental. One of the comments asked, can I give an example of round pacing as it pertains to starting your new game and figuring out how the rounds stack on each other? In the early rounds of your games, the choices should be clear or simple, as the players have yet to invest themselves in the game, or worse, they're learning to play the game for the first time. The middle rounds are really where they develop their strategy and they get a sense of accomplishment for having built or done something. And finally, at the end, you want a big payoff, as the players should be rewarded for their time invested in their game. I've got two examples for you from two very different games. Both of these games are considered to be medium-weight strategy games. My first is Scythe from Stone Mayer Games. Your very first round is pretty limited as you are starting to build your engine. Your choices are simple because the amount of resources and decisions to make are limited. As the game continues, you can become more invested in your strategy and your build and being entangled in other players. The game can finish big, where everybody's wondering who's going to trigger the end condition and how they're going to make the most of it. The next game that I would offer up is our co-op Conquest Princess Fashion is Power. Conquest Princess is a crisis management game. And so the very beginning of every scenario, you usually have the simple choice of blasting the baddies who have invaded the ship. But towards the middle of the game, you realize just putting out fires is not going to get you towards the objective. So the game usually ends with you either flaming out spectacularly or you having to make some very hard choices and racing towards the end. Both leaving you with a sense of, wow. Hopefully those two examples from very different games, but both medium-weight strategy, give you a sense of the kind of pacing or choices that you want to set up in your own game design. If you have any more questions, just let me know.